Alright, hello fellow people of the earth. I am Deery50 from Runetooncraft Productions, and we are going to, this is another episode of Factorio. This is episode 4. Did a few things between the episode, not too much. Sulfur processing just finished. So I'm gonna go research fluid handling, and we're gonna start with some oil processing today. So, as you can see, I added 3 more labs here. It looks like they're actually named, like Lab Spate or Lab Samuel William Smart. That's funny. Cool, I guess. Now, I'm actually gonna place all those in there. Some reason this is not packed up as much. So I'm sure the system will reset itself and get everything back in here. But I added on a whole bunch of labs down here, 3 labs and then 4 up here. So we do things really fast now. Fluid handling requires Science Pack 2. There are some researchers we're gonna have to get, like advanced oil processing, that requires Science Pack 3. We're gonna start seeing some of those. So we'll have to think about that soon. But this episode we're doing oil stuff. So between episodes, something odd happened. For some reason, like these mines were running really slow because we were having electricity problems. And I went over here, and the performance of this thing, the performance bar that you see in the top right, was like really far back. It wasn't working at all. So what I did is I disconnected the power from this area and reconnected it, and it fixed it. I'm not sure if that's a glitch or not. I think it is. Also, this is a fast footer. I'm not sure why I just made it. I guess we'll just, have it there for no apparent reason. That's fine. So, we got a lot of labs working, so hopefully we'll be researching this higher level researching faster. We got iron flowing out like water, which is sweet. And this episode, oil stuff. So, first thing we're gonna need is a pump jack, which requires iron and steel. Let's get steel we have in here out of here. The pump jack, we need a bit more iron. A whole bunch. To connect the pump jack, we're gonna connect it up to some crude oil that we have up here. We have a pretty nice outcrop, but before we do that, I do want to first get some gun turrets along with some piercing rounds. So let's get some iron. By the way, you might notice I can put a few more lights here and there. So let's make some piercing rounds. One thing we'll also need is some pipes to transport the crude oil. So once again, we'll bring the iron. You know what? I just came up with something I think I'm gonna do. Let's put a splitter here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna split the iron track, and we're gonna have sorry, I just have to go see what happened with my whiny little dog in the background. You might have just heard that. Even though she's not, nothing happened. She's just whiny. But just cancel this. So I'm gonna replace those with piercing rounds. So what we're gonna have happen here is just a box. Have a collector collect some iron for us. So it splits this iron and collects some of it. Only from this bottom part though, so we're not splitting the entire income. Now what we're gonna do. Alright, pipes. We need a lot of pipes. So we put the pump jack down. We'll to start out, we'll put it down there, and we'll need to supply power to this area. I think I'm actually completely out of these, so I'll make some more electric wires, and we'll actually cut down some trees. You don't use trees much in this game, but yeah. Alright, so I just placed 2 turrets up here, and just to be safe, I put piercing rounds in the turrets. It looks like the last piercing rounds being created, so now we're creating the wires again. So as you can see, this is pumping crude oil. Now the crude oil is going to be inserted into this pipe. Oh, hold on. I'm going to get a bunch of pipes first. Those are pipe to ground. So most of your pipes you're going to want to run underground because you can't walk over pipes. So it's important that you run some of your pipes underground. And what we need to make here with the oil is we've actually, since we completed sulfur processing, what we want to get is some sulfur. Now, hold on, let me just think about this. So we have to get, what we're trying to get here is some electric furnaces which require advanced circuits. Now, advanced circuits come in advanced electronics. So after fluid handling, obviously we're going to be doing advanced electronics and then plastics. Now, plastic also requires plastics, which we need to research as well. Which we'll actually do this one first, which allows you to make coal and petroleum gas inside a chemical thing. So first of all, we need to get petroleum gas. So petroleum gas is made. Hold on. Fluid handling complete. Okay, now let's do actually plastics first. Alright, for now I'm just gonna hook up the crude oil to our system over here. So let's just start getting some. I want to get let's get a storage tank for the crude oil temporarily. So crude oil is gonna go ahead and store up in this tank, and we will use that eventually. We have to wait for the plastics research to get completed, I believe. So we get access to petroleum gas, right? I don't even know what we need for the petroleum gas. Let me check it out. Ah, okay, sorry. We can do petroleum gas at this time, so let's get what we need is a oil refinery. Since we have that collection going over there, I'm going to disable this collection so we can just get a build-up on the actual conveyor belt. Even though it wasn't really too much. Alright, so oil refinery. I know that just wasted some crude oil, but oh well. Let's get some pipes going over here. We'll put down, oh, is it creating our oil refinery? Yep, it's creating it now, alright. Oh, that's creating, let's go check our, is this full? I'm surprised this is full. Yep. Take some of it out, but I'm not gonna take all of it out. That's gonna help out. Stone bricks are used for higher level stuff. But you don't need a whole ton of them, so. Yeah, there it is, alright. So the inputs right there, so you put that down. This is going to take crude oil and turn it into basic oil, or it turns it into light oil and, what is it? Solid fuel, or light oil and heavy oil, along with petroleum gas. Now what we really care about is petroleum gas, but we should probably store all of these, so. Let's get some storage tanks set up. Alright guys, at this point somehow my microphone got turned off, so a bunch of stuff I didn't get recorded as far as microphone goes. So here are just a few clips that I'll put together, the stuff that I didn't have microphone recording over. I'll kind of edit together so it's not extremely boring. Alright, so I just realized I was muted for a long time, so I'll probably have to do a voiceover for that. But I'm back, so sorry about that. I'll voice over that, I guess. If I don't, then sorry. So let's get this coal over here. I made another. If you're wondering, I made another coal production thing. It's because I didn't want to tamper with this, and we need the coal and the petroleum to get the plastic that we need. So. Alright, so let's get a fast inserter, and we'll need to. How much does actually? Let's get this connected. What is our power? Alright, so coal's gonna come out, and then we need to get a chemical plant placed. Alright, like this. That's our first liquid input. Well, the only liquid input we need for this one. And then we get inserter to insert stuff. Alright, so this plastic bar. Alright, so that's gonna start. Put it there actually. That's gonna start making plastic bars. Then the plastic bars have to be taken out and put onto an assembly line. Let's see, where the plastic has to go. We're gonna create this. Then we need this used to go into crafter things, assembly machine. Alright, let's get one of those, and let's get some of those. So the assembly machine, what does it need? Other than the that circuit. So it needs copper and iron. So maybe we should do that. So we got copper here, iron. We got plastic all the way down here as well. Let's get rid of that. And this is the copper cable, by the way. I'll figure this out. It's just about routing stuff up and everything. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the plastic actually. The plastic's gonna go out on an assembly line heading to the left. And then we'll have the copper come up and meet it here. So I'll do that. I'll get everything routed and I'll be back. Alright guys, just about to finish routing the stuff over. So that there. Then all the copper is going to head along this line. Copper wire as well. As you can see, it's making more copper wire. Now we need to place our thingamajiggy here. Oops. Let me start making plastic, by the way. So let's put this there. So now we need to get on this one, set this to advanced circuit. Put that in there. Put that in there. And power the whole Shazam up. The only thing we're missing is electronic circuits. No, I don't do it. Yeah, Yeah, it should be pretty alright actually. What we can do is fire plates. What we can do is we can get this to go underground and then go on the other side of this conveyor belt. So there it goes. Now, it's going to take a while for the electronic circuits to get made, so we're going to be running low on some iron coming up here, probably, which means the assembly lines aren't going to be made for, you know, a while, because the iron needs to get there. And when we get there, this needs to be, you know, this assembly line needs to be full, and this needs to not be crafting, so, yeah, that's sort of a issue, I guess, but, oh well. Oh, and I also just realized this isn't gonna work. Shoot. I'm stupid. So I'll fix this now before it becomes more of a problem. Let's pick up this copper that we have here. Alright, cool. Now we have access to the electric furnace. We just have to get these things rolling up. It's gonna fill my inventory. Oh, those copper plates. Alright, let's put a thing down here. I think is it control? Yeah, control puts all the copper in there and then we'll take a few out. Alright, so we want just the filter this to just the copper wire. No, we'll just put the copper wire on the conveyor belt. Except now it's putting it on the wrong side. Of course it is. Oh, good. A whole waste of, I mean, I can keep these electronic circuits in my inventory and I'll probably use them. But, once we got that set up there. So we switch the sides. Copper wire. That's better though, anyway. Yeah, so now this is making electronic circuits. And we're gonna get the electronic circuits. I guess we can just have him place it out. That's going to go on that side of this conveyor belt. And for now, we'll have a smart inserter. I mean, take the advanced circuits out, get them into an iron chest. We're just going to store those and use those. So, the advanced circuit will be needed to make the electric furnace. Well, plastic is needed for electric furnace. Plastic's used to make the advanced circuits. Now that we've got the recipe made, we can go ahead and make an electric furnace. I can show you how this works. So first of all, first electric furnace is going to be used to make steel. As you can see, runs completely on electricity, and you can put modules in it like you can any other electronic device, I believe. Any higher level of electronic device. And all that is going into yeah, that's working. Alright, so I'm hoping to replace most of these with electric furnaces as well. And this down here as well. I wonder how this is doing. We haven't even touch this. Right now, our pollution, I think, is it during the nighttime that pollution doesn't even matter? I don't even know how this game works. Getting a lot of these. Now with that, we can make a lot of stone walls. So let's make a bunch of these. We're gonna use these. Look at this iron. We're finally getting enough iron. That's good. It's great. Because these things are get everything running at a good speed right now. It's great. coal up here. We got iron. Just, I mean, all these electronic circuits are being used right now. Electronic circuits are big in this. We got a lot of science pack 2s though. Eventually this is going to be completely backed up on here. And this won't even be making it anymore. So that's cool. I don't know, that's pretty cool. Because that means that we'll have a lot more iron as well once this assembly line gets backed up here. But yeah guys, I think that's it for this episode. We got all this plastic over here. We got all this copper wire. We got these advanced circuits. We got all this. We got all this. So yeah, I just want to give the developers of this game huge props because they managed to make an extremely complicated game and pull it off very, very well, and that's just great. I think everybody should buy this game. It's like the next Minecraft. I think it's as far as popularity goes, I think this will end up being the next Minecraft. That's just my opinion on it. Now, it's mostly it's not for the we're being attacked. We're being attacked. Turrets kill it? Anyway, and what I was saying was, it's definitely for a certain type of gamer. It's not for gamers who aren't patient, stuff like that. I think I'm a pretty patient gamer, unlike some gamers who aren't so patient. I mean, it's probably might not be the game for you guys. I don't know. If you're this channel's right now, Runetooncraft is mostly RuneScape videos. And I believe RuneScape players are very patient as well. So, because, you know, it takes time to skill those things up. So, yeah, I definitely check out this game. Definitely. So, anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.